What's up, traders, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about buying power and why this is extremely important and helpful for new day traders trying to grow a small account. So, a lot of new traders are not aware of buying power and that you could use it and it could really help you grow a day trading account. But for those that abuse it, it can also hurt you at the same time. So, what is buying power? Now, not all brokers offer such high buying power. So two brokers that offer high buying power is SureTrader and CMEG, which offer 6-to-1. Brokers like E-Trade or SpeedTrader offer 4-to-1. So example here. So let's say for those that are not having to struggle with a pattern day trader and they could just fund their broker account, say E-Trade, with $25,000. So let's say you put $25,000 in E-Trade. You're actually allowed to trade with $100,000. That is using buying power leverage. You're able to trade with more money. You could buy more shares than you typically would with a cash account. So it can really help you and allow you to take more shares. SureTrader and CMEG, which SureTrader I've used multiple times in the past, CMEG which is what I'm using now, offer a 6-to-1 leverage. Okay, SureTrader right here offers the same thing. If I could find it on here, right there, 6-to-1 leverage. Okay, so if you have $1,000 with SureTrader or at least 2,500 with CMEG, okay, you have 6-to-1 buying power. So SureTrader, if you put $1,000 in their account, you have $6,000 to trade with. So you're allowed to take multiple shares. Bigger positions equals bigger profits, right? But the problem is that if you abuse it and you take a loss in the day and you don't have very good risk management, you could actually end up owing your broker money because you're using their funds to purchase shares. So, and it's happened before. It's definitely happened where I've seen traders basically load the boat, use their full buying power. They'll have a $1,000 account. They'll have a $1,000 account and they'll take a $5,000 position, and next thing you know, they're down and they basically blew up their account. So now they owe their broker $4,000, right? So they owe their broker $4,000, and I mean, you have to pay them. You borrowed money from them to buy more shares. The trade went against you. You didn't have very good risk management, and you weren't disciplined to cut it off. You have to pay your broker. So there's definitely pros and cons to everything. If you're new to using margin, it's best to exercise and start off slow. Make sure you're always placing hard stops. You don't you get in a trade that have great limit exposure. Give you peace of mind, and you know your loss amount before it even happens. So if you don't have a mental stop, always set a hard stop. Sometimes when you're in a trade and it goes against you, it can be hard to get out and accept a loss, which, it usually ends up in a further loss. So you always want to cut your losses quickly and let your winners run. But, for those that decide to use buying power, especially if you're under the pattern day trader rule, brokers like SureTrader, CMEG, it could really help you grow a small account. So just a little bit of food for thought. But if you're opening a broker with $25,000 or more, you don't really need to use margin a whole lot unless you're going extremely heavy size, 10 to 20,000 shares on some stocks. But typically a lot of the stocks that I trade, you can get away with nice profits each and every single day by taking 3,000 to 10,000 share positions. And capitalize on some nice gains. But anyways, guys, I hope this video helps you and goes a little bit more in depth for those traders out there that are new to day trading and don't know about buying power and how you could use it to really grow a small account. So we'll use AXON for example here. So let's say you want to buy 1,000 shares of this $4 break, right? But you have $1,000 account. You wouldn't be able to do that. But if you have, if you're using SureTrader and you have 6-to-1 buying power, now you could take, you could take a thousand share position because you have $6,000 of buying power to be able to buy these shares. But in this case, if you're using your buying power to buy 1,000 shares for the $4 break, as you see right here, it had a high of, well, it's not really that high. It's a pretty shitty range actually. But we'll use it as an example. 405, pops up. You sell at a nice little profit. You close out your position. Now basically you returned the buying power back to your broker that you borrowed for that 1 minute time frame. But anyways, guys, I hope this helps you in some shape, way, or form and educates new traders. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're stopping for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we'll see all you dudes in the next video.